We're good? Okay, go ahead, Donna.
Okay. Hello and welcome to our parent information session. We will be sharing this on the website and Facebook page if you would like to watch it later. While we are presenting, you will not be able to click on the links, but we will post it on the website and Facebook page. You will be able to click on the links provided and look them over.
All right, and then if you guys have any questions while we're going through the presentation, type them in the chat area and we'll answer them at the end of our session. We won't see them pop up right away. So
we'll be going over a number of topics today: the requirements for distance learning, student expectations, parents and guardian expectations, attendance, contact information, resources, general questions and answers, supporting students at home, effective learning environments, and food service.
all right, so the purpose of distance learning is to provide meaningful and equitable learning with an alternative delivery method for all of our students during this COVID-19 time. The plan might be adjusted to meet future needs, but we just want you guys to know we're in this together. We're here when you need us. The teachers are going to be using Google Classroom and Seesaw to deliver whole and small group instructions. There's a weekly schedule of assignments that teachers will be sending out, and they'll be available to answer your questions during the day as well.
Okay, students' expectations. Attend the Google Meets daily. Attendance will be taken at that time. Students are expected to log in within the first 10 minutes of the class, completing schoolwork in a timely manner, keeping the time from 8:10 to 3:20 available for school. If a student is needing assistance, they should reach out for support. They can call the Ogama Elementary at 218-473-6171. Oh, that's 74, isn't it? Waubun Elementary and Waubun Secondary at 218-473-6173 to talk to support staff, administration, or to be transferred to their teacher. You may also email your teacher.
All right, so here is our distance learning model. Elementary students will be expected to work 1 to 2 hours every day. Secondary students 7 through 12 will be doing 25 minutes minimum per class. They'll be following the same A and B schedules, basically. For most teachers, some of them might be doing it different. So their A days, or the A students on Monday and Wednesday, will be having sessions with their teacher on Tuesday and Thursday. They'll be doing like asynchronous learning where they can do their work on their own. And then on Friday, all of our students in the high school are asynchronous, meaning they'll do their work on their own.
Parent and guardian expectations. Parents are encouraged to help students prioritize their time. They're also encouraged students to meet expectations. They're encouraged to communicate concerns to teachers, support staff, and administration. Parents can utilize the intervention team, and parents can also utilize the helpline for additional help and services if their students are struggling.
All right, so attendance will be taken every day, and much like their distance learning days they've already had, they'll be meeting with their teachers on Google Meet, or taking the attendance in other ways, like submitting assignments, or other interactions that can be class meetings, phone calls, text messages, logging in on Seesaw, Google Meet. And some of our students are doing packets, and their attendance will be taken by completing those packets and getting them turned in.
Then there's synergy. Your information was sent out a couple weeks ago, but if you can't find that, You can contact the office for support. You can contact the Waubun office if your student is here, or Ogama if your student is there. This is a great way to track attendance and grades. It can be accessed from the school website. Otherwise, when we post this, you can click.
Why can't I hear any sound? Oh, is she? Her internet? Donna, I think you're cutting out a little bit. I can't hear you.
Do you just want to go to the next contact?
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. All right. So if you need to contact any of your students' teachers, the best thing to do is either email or call them. You'll be able to click on these links later, and they have a list of the teachers and their email addresses. If you need to get a hold of the teacher on the phone, you would call the appropriate school. So Kickstart through 3rd grade is in Ogama, 5th grade through 12th is in Waubun, and you can just ask for their teacher. Yeah.
Resources. There's a number of resources here that parents can use as well as students. There are videos on how to use Seesaw, how to use Google Classroom, how to take a photo with your Chromebook, and also how to use the Chromebook. If you need any additional support, there is the helpline. Please utilize these resources as they were created for you.
And then I just want to mention too that the helpline is available from 8:10 to 6 o'clock every night. So I know some parents aren't working on schoolwork until after they're done with work every day. So we do have that helpline available for you guys as well. And we'll take a minute here to see if there's any questions that come in. I don't see any yet. All right, I think we'll move on. I don't see any questions. If they pop up, we can come back. All right, so one of the really important things that you guys are going to want to do at home with your kids is make a schedule for them. That's really important to keep them on track. They thrive on routines. If they don't have a schedule, they can get bored and then get off track. Keeping them close to the regular schedule might be hard at first, but it's essential to staying on course later. This doesn't mean you can't have flexibility, but the more you can stick to the schedule, the better it's going to be in the long run. And then when we do transition back to school, they'll still have a schedule and they'll be used to getting up early and all that kind of stuff. So you can take some time, to make a schedule for them. We do have a sample template up here that you'll be able to click on when we send this presentation out. It's blank, and then you can fill out everything that you need for your family.
These are some good tips for all parents, but especially important for working parents. And then depending on the age of your child and the content and their motivation to work independently. So planning ahead, reviewing their schedule, posting the schedule, like Jen just talked about, having that visual is really key for them. Practicing how to log into Google Classrooms in live classes. And then for younger learners, making sure they have had a bathroom break. And then check-ins. If possible, keep an eye on them during live lessons and independent study. Talk about time when you can check in and be available if they have questions, need a review, a lesson together, or any other needs. Have a finished bin or folder just so you can keep all that completed work together. And then and just encouraging your child throughout the day, and then, celebrate those small victories at the end of the day.
Perfect. All right, another important thing that you guys are going to want to do is set up a learning space in your home. It's important so that they have everything they need right in one spot, so they're not running all over like, oh, I need a pencil, I need to go here, I need to go there. One thing you can do is ask your child's teacher what supplies they need, and then you can have them set up in your learning space. And I know a lot of teachers have already sent home most of what they need, but if you need anything else, get a hold of your child's teacher and we'll make sure we help you out with those supplies. Go ahead.
Here's just some more examples of learning spaces in different styles. It's going to look different in every home depending on how many students you have and where the best place for those students to hear and focus.
Okay, and then you'll want to minimize distractions and disruptions during their learning time, especially like Google Meets, anything that they're live with their class or their teacher. That includes other adults, children in the room. You want to turn off the TVs, other electronics. Any conversations that aren't school related, don't have them, obviously, when your kid's on their Google Meet. They can use their headphones when they're online so they can hear better. Clear the learning space of toys and other distractions. That helps them keep on track and engaged in their learning. Food and snacks should not be used or eaten, drink when they're doing their lessons. I know a lot of teachers don't want to see food in their Google Meet, so keep that in mind around breakfast and lunch times to work those around their Google Meets.
And then food service. Breakfast and lunch will be delivered to neighborhood drop-off sites for families to pick up. This is a great resource for families, especially if you have working parents. So if you haven't already, you can sign up for the 5-day meal pickup. The link is underneath there for food service delivery sign up. And you can see that there are multiple drop-off sites. And this could change as we have more participants sign up. We also really recommend that you sign up for food service application for free and reduced lunch if you haven't yet. The link is provided below.
All right, and we just want to thank you guys for logging on and watching the information session. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us at the Waubun or the Ogama School. We also do have that helpline, and I'll give you the number. It is 218-473-6196. You can call that 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:10 to 6 o'clock at night, and they'll be able to help you with anything you guys need some help with. And then we'll wait a minute to see if any questions pop up on the YouTube chat box. Nothing yet. That's all right. Are people logging off? No. Okay. All right. Doesn't look like there's any questions, but if you think of any later, you can call the school and we'll get those answered for you. You guys have a great day.
Bye.
Wait for that.
Yeah.
Finish through
annoying. Oh, I appreciate